Alright, what's going on? This is it's all kinds of thistle right up in here. See these ones? Look, Mr. Red Ant up in there. He's getting down. Okay, now this is a marshy kind of area, and there's something called marsh thistle. Not sure if that's it, but look, for instance, you can see, like, look at these ones, and look, see their little afros, purple afros. But look, see down here? See if I can get up in there. Okay, there it is. Look, let me zoom in. Right there. Those. And these look like a different kind because look, they're freaking, their purple afro is larger. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what these yellow things are. Take a picture of that for later usage. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, that's the first stage in this process of learning this, is identification. It's kind of like I said, man, the dandelion was it's the easiest one to start with. I mean, and like these two, ooh, look at that. Hey, Mr. Butterfly is already up in there. Oh yeah, these are. Look, when these start to turn to this point right here, that's when you're supposed to take the seeds out. I'll just take them when they start looking like, when they start poofing out. I'll just put them together in a box, wait till they turn brown, and take them out. Like, see how them are brown. If they're brown early, well, there's Mr. B up in there. If they're brown early, it's probably because there was a freaking worm in there, and it's somehow like the plant knows that the worm's in there. I wonder what this is. Somehow the plant knows the worm's up in there, and it like in its last stitch effort to reproduce, it sends all of its freaking seeds out early. Look at that. Oh, he flew away. Yeah, there's some pretty awesome nature out here. I got like okay, right where that shadow begins right here. One day I watched a hawk I was way on the other side of them trees on the other end. And I watched it dive down here, and I was like, whoa, that's over there by the bank. So I put on my shoes, and I walked out here, and I got right about here, and a freaking hawk flew up out of there, and a bunch of little birds was chasing them. And then there was a little hedgehog looking thing up in the bushes looking at me all. It really looked like you ever seen someone get choked out with the sleeper hold, and when they kind of come back to, they kind of got this look on their face, kind of like this funky look, like a lot of brain cells just died, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, or like when your computer freezes, crashes, and restarts on its own, kind of goes blank for a minute. It had that look on its face. Guess it was his lucky day. I mean, but yeah, if I'd have had like a blanket, I could have probably threw it on that freaking hawk. But it was a pretty freaking awesome experience, I'll tell you that. See, I was thinking about this, man. There's so many freaking, look, horseflies out here. I was almost just thinking about taking this type stuff right here, pulling it off, you know, trying not to get the spider attached onto it, but just keep finding it and putting it on your freaking head and let the freaking bugs get stuck in it. Like, you little bastards, and smash them. Oh, see, there's one right now. He's on me. And I mean, see, yeah, those look like something right here. See, oh, cattails down here at the bottom. You can eat those. And then if you find the root system, there's a process where you can like boil it and get the freaking skin off. And you take the skin off. Yeah, I don't know what these are neither. You get the skin off. They look like burrs, kind of, but and then you boil it, and it extracts freaking starch out of it, and you can add it into bread. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty. Yeah, and it's like, that's another sign to look for. Sometimes pretty things, are the most protected too. These are the little rules of the learning this stuff. You start to catch the patterns, and you can almost like, it's almost like you can read the environment in a way, like it's an internet in a sense, and it's got all these visual cues that can allow you to tap in at points in a way. Like I hear this one dude talking about working the grid system, kind of like, it's similar to that, but it's actually like physical representations of kind of like of energy like points or connections, lines. Like you got points like a spot where wires connect, or you got points like that pond over there that's kind of like generating a lot of the energy force of the freaking environment. This freaking fly, freaking horsefly is jacking me up.